Welcome aboard Bus One. We're on our way to Choco Loco, Alabama, and we've got some time to kill. Let's play some trivia. Contestants, introduce yourselves.
Hey everyone, it's Cameron.
Yeah!
Hey, it's Michael.
Hey, it's Mark.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Hi, Mark. Mark is our very special guest and longtime friend of the show. Decided to come join us, so welcome, Mark.
Happy to be here.
And
Screw
also
you,
welcome
Michael.
to
Screw
Cameron and
us.
Michael.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Not welcome.
Too.
Not welcome.
Absolutely.
You guys
not.
are very
We're not a
welcome.
special. We're not special guests. We're just
The only ones
guests.
who responded to the Discord message.
That's true.
I actually texted you individually because no one was signed up. Okay.
That's true.
Let's lay out the rules since Mark has never played. Got to keep him in line. Okay. Level 1 is 5 questions with 1 point per correct answer. Level 2 is 5 questions with 2 points per correct answer. And level 3 is 5 questions with 3 points per correct answer. We have the buzzer today. So if you buzz in first and answer correctly, you get the points. I have some where you're allowed to buzz in early, and I'll let you know which ones those are. Once per game, I will give a fake answer to one of my questions. Each player will have one opportunity to challenge what the host reveals as the correct answer. If the player correctly guesses which is the fake answer, they are awarded 3 points. If they incorrectly challenge a true answer, they lose 3 points. Multiple players may challenge the same question. The most points wins, and no using the internet to search for answers. Did I forget anything?
All makes sense to me.
No.
You got it all. Okay, folks. All right. So, Cam, Mike, Mark, are you ready for some trivia?
Yeah. Can I guess what it is?
I'm
Yes,
going to
it's
answer some
cereal.
questions.
It's not Be Real.
No, I said cereal, but that's okay.
It's not. I did a breakfast episode.
Is it
Whoa,
L'Oreal?
I'm going to guess Lego.
Just because you did a breakfast
Is
episode.
it Boreal?
Legos would be good.
Forests?
It's nicknames. That's why I refer to you all as your nicknames. Just as
Oh, that's very clever. Very clever. Alex.
Mark's name is just Mark. You just
No,
called
it's
him
marking.
Mark. You called him
Seems
Mark.
marking.
Yeah, technically Mark is a nickname. Nice job, Alex.
because I
Is
knew
that
it.
a nickname?
To be clear, your
This-
full first name is Marking.
Yes. Do you not believe me?
No,
Can
no,
you
no. I
also-
belifor you. I want to make sure
Can you-
everybody
That's
appreciates
common knowledge.
it.
Yeah,
For
I thought it was
the
common knowledge that my full name is Marking.
for the podcast, can you please read off your full legal name and your social security number?
Yes.
We're going to need to
MA.
see some birth certificates here.
Yeah.
Are we
Also-
birthering?
What? We're
Are
not
you challenging
birthing
where I'm
out of
born?
anything. No. Can I challenge that question? Is that a challenge?
I haven't asked a question yet.
Can I challenge Mark's birth?
Round 1.
I'm just a robot.
Questions in this round are worth
I
1
could
point
believe you.
each. So let's start off with a little background about nicknames. Question 1. The term nickname is clearly derived from the common use of Nick as a shortening of Nicholas. Who is the first historical Nicholas to have been referred to as Nick? Okay, I was going to say as multiple choice, but Cameron,
I'm going Saint Nick / Santa Claus.
does anyone else want to guess, or would you like to hear the multiple choice?
I want to hear
Mark.
the choices.
Can we hear the multiple choice?
Yes. We have A, Nicholas I, Emperor of Russia. B, Pope Nicholas IV. C, Nicholas Bayard, 17th century New York government official. And D, St. Nicholas of Myra, aka Santa Claus.
You got me. You had me a little worried there until you read off D.
Why isn't Nicolas Cage, like Nick Cage, an option?
Mark.
Well,
I don't. Mark.
it would be a good
Anyone
joke
older than
answer.
like 40 knows that
Mark.
there
Nicholas
were
Cage
nicknames
is the
before
first one
him.
referred to as Nick Cage.
I'm going to go A.
Okay, Mark thinks it's Nicholas I, Emperor of Russia. Michael, what do you think?
Old Nick of Russia, I think he wasn't very nice, so I don't think people would be referring to him so casually. I'm going to go with the Pope B. Nick the Fourth.
Ooh, Pope Nicholas IV.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Feeling something
Cameron?
holy about nicknames.
Cameron, are you still locked on to St. Nicholas?
Heck yeah! I would never abandon Santa Claus.
All right. Well, that goes to Michael because the answer is Pope Nicholas IV. He was elected Pope in 1288 and referred to Nick by many followers in the Catholic Church, which gave rise to the use of the term nickname to refer to someone's shorter name.
Very interesting that people back when, I'm assuming this guy was probably somewhere in like the 1600s. You have no clue.
I just said 1288 is when he was elected.
So,
I missed it too, but I wasn't going to try to guess.
Anyway, I'm surprised it was so casual to just call him Nick.
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
It's like, hey man, what's up,
I don't know
Nick?
if it was spelled the same. I don't know.
He's the most famously bro-y Pope, I believe. I think he also coined the term
He's the bro
brewski.
Pope.
Brewski.
And Saturdays are for the Boys. Yes,
Let's have a non-alcoholic brewski, boys.
Saturdays are for the bishops, baby.
Actually, fun fact.
Don't ask what happens in the Vatican.
During 1288, they were having issues getting wine, so that's when he invented the Natty Light.
Ooh.
That's a true
He's
fact.
really well known for
You
just
turn Natty Light into wine.
slamming
Natty Light into wine.
There's a lot of history in that
Non-alcoholic wine.
78-cent beer.
Yeah. Let's crush some
But-
White Claws, bros.
A quick caveat on that. Cameron, St. Nicholas did come like way before Pope Nicholas, but he wasn't referred to as Saint Nick until like much later.
Until Coca-Cola.
What's your
the
source?
rebranding of Saint Nicholas.
What's your source?
The internet.
And you can't use the internet, so there's no way for you to doubt it.
No, we've never ever talked
My source
about
is
the
my
fact-
brain.
We've never talked about the fact that if I had an encyclopedia, would I be able to look up things?
Supreme Lord Alec says no.
If you can hide it
you
under
have-
your desk and use your feet to turn
I
the
have
pages
all
silent.
24. I have all 24 volumes of the Encyclopedia Britannica under my desk.
can
right now.
navigate 24 volumes.
Currently,
with
I'm
your
scrolling
toes.
through them with my feet.
Cameron's about to level up for
Cap.
future
That's cap.
episodes of the pod.
You've earned it.
Alrighty.
I spent $1,200 from this telemarketing
That's-
call. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's 1 point to Michael, and if you would please keep track of them yourself, because I've got enough I'm doing on my end. Let's see. Question 2. Which formal name has all of the following nicknames? You can stop me whenever you want, but you only get one guess. Okay, is that clear? I'm going to start listing some nicknames, and once you think you know the formal name, buzz in. Greta, Peggy, Gretchen, Madge. We have Michael.
Is it Margaret?
It is Margaret.
Woo!
So
Here are all the nicknames I could find for Margaret. Greta, Peggy, Gretchen, Madge, Rita, Megan, Maggie, Marge, and then some other ones that are basically just variations of those I just read.
They're just
And
taking any
Cameron.
two letters and turning it into...
Well, Margaret
Yeah.
is Margarita in like Spanish, so that's where Greta comes from.
Oh.
Peggy, I don't know. I don't know where Peggy comes from. Rita is also because of Margareta, and it's also Marguerite in French.
Makes
what
sense.
about Margit the Fellowman? That's an
Is that-
Elden Ring joke.
I was literally going to say Zephyr Milden Ring because I don't know what
We
it
get
is.
it, Cam.
He
We play
also
Elden
has
Ring.
several names.
Yeah, that's true. Spoiler alert.
All right, another point to Michael for knowing about Margaret. And we're on to question 3.
Dang.
Trip or Trey are examples of nicknames given to someone who is blank.
Can you
I couldn't figure out how to word this one. Let me try to word it differently.
Is this an adjective or a
Is
full name?
alive.
Among people nicknamed Trip or Trey, what do they likely have in common? Why are they given that nickname?
Fetal alcohol
What?
syndrome.
Dude,
Okay. All right. Mark, you're next.
I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna try to describe this. Are they like the third in a line of like the family?
Yes, that's correct.
what the
If
fuck?
you are like something the third, a common nickname is Trip.
How many
Oh,
points
Trey.
did I
Kinda-
get for that?
You get 1 point because we're in round 1.
learning.
Kind of like
This is round
junior.
one?
Like you might call someone who's junior just junior. You can call someone who's the third, hey, Trip, you know.
What?
So there you go.
Just completely bypass their actual name and just they get called Trip.
So I don't know how better I could have tried to ask that question, but you figured it out.
That's all right. I went to high school with a kid who went by JR, and his name was not like Joe or like Roberts or John Richards. It was like something Junior, and he just spelled out JR as his name. Fun fact.
That's a way to do it.
That is a way to be called
I just
a name.
feel sorry for the first grade teachers who have to explain that to the class when they're going through and writing out names. Like, well, his name's actually Jonathan, but we call him Junior, but it's spelled JR with a period. Don't get confused, kids.
Dude, he used to do this thing where people would read out his name and like they would get to the Junior and he would just go JR. Like immediately yell and correct them
in a wacky voice, just like in the Key and Peele sketch.
It was every time he'd just be like JR
Because it's pronounced Aaron.
Wait, so would he say his name is like, I don't know what his full name was, but say it's
I don't remember.
Joseph Smith Jr. Is that how he would say his name?
No, he would literally,
sounds like a title.
Someone would read his first name, like a substitute teacher, and in the middle of them saying his name, he would go JR, like as a correction.
So it was literally the Key and Peele sketch.
You done messed up, Aaron!
I mean, I think this guy, I don't know.
Oh, what's
I don't know what the timeline is.
Timothy?
Present.
That's what it was, right?
Principal, Shaq Hennessy.
Shaq Hennessy. Principal O'Shaughnessy, get the hell out of my classroom.
I actually went to high school with a guy who went by the name Tab, like TAB. Even though that wasn't his initials, it was like his initials if he had his mother's maiden name.
So
it was like so convoluted.
I respect it though. It's kind of sick.
I'm going by.
Yeah, but it made no sense.
Like way to be different, dude.
For now on, I'm going by Ryan because if my name were Ryan, that's how people would refer to me.
Also, I feel bad that I just doxed him because if anybody went to my high school, they know exactly who I'm talking about.
All right, cut it all out. Edit it out. Okay, and we're back.
I guess
right?
I doxed.
Question 4.
No doxing
Question
on this
4.
podcast.
There are several regional nicknames that have developed over time, such as Kiwis for folks from New Zealand or Hoosiers for Indiana. The nickname Youper is commonly given to residents of which region of the U.S.? Cameron.
Well, I'm gonna go like the Southwest.
All right. Cameron says that Youpers are from the Southwest.
It could be not yuppies, right? Different than yuppie.
You spelled
It's the opposite of a yuppie.
And Yankee.
It's spelled Y-O-O-P-R, like Cooper, but with a Y. Youper.
Like Whooper, but without the
what?
WH.
All right. So Cameron says Southwest. Mark, what's your?
I'm gonna go Pacific Northwest.
That was my
Pacific
other
Northwest.
guess.
All right, Michael.
I thought it was spelled differently, but I'm gonna go with Michigan Upper Peninsula.
That is so specific.
Well,
it's
they're
so
really
specific,
proud
it
of
makes
not
sense.
being part of normal Michigan.
And as they should be, Michael, that
What?
is correct. That is the
Come
correct
on,
answer.
what?
Shout out to my sister's boyfriend Zebulon, who is from there.
Wait,
Goes by
Nice.
Zeb. That's his nickname.
that's his name.
Aw.
Wait, like
Full
And he's not even
Zebulon?
like Amish. That's just his name. He's
Wait,
just
wait,
a
wait.
normal
Cool name,
guy.
honestly.
What? That reminds me of. Do you remember that show on or that movie on Disney Channel where it was the girl in space?
Oh,
What was that?
Xenon.
Xenon.
Xenon, girl of the 21st century.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I was
I
thinking of
really wanted that to
Zathura.
be the same canon as Phil of the Future.
Who says it's not?
Not my headcanon. In my headcanon, all of the Disney Channel original series take place in the same version of Earth.
Is that possible?
Even Minutemen.
Yeah,
Trying to think.
Alec, I was just about to bring up
Even
Minutemen.
Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior.
Alec, you have no idea how much.
Even Can of Worms. Cameron, remember when we watched Can of Worms?
Dude, what? No. Was I drunk?
We were looking for something to watch during the pandemic, and we were on Disney Plus, and we found like one of the
I think
very early Disney
Nope.
Channel movies.
you
and it was
definitely
called
had this
Can
experience
of
with
Worms.
another one of our roommates. I was not present for this.
It seems like something you would suggest.
Physically,
I
I may have
movies
been,
before
but mentally, I was not there. I can assure you of that.
the Disney Channel movies before they tried really hard to make them super like clean and family friendly. Are pretty funny because they let a few really weird 90s type things slip through.
Oh, for sure.
Do you remember
my
Cory
only
in the
experience
House?
is Can of Worms, but that's so accurate.
Wait, wait.
Cory in the House is much later.
Yeah, that's like third gen Disney Channel.
What? How did you guys feel about the Sweet Life on Deck movie, where they eat those special like peaches or
where they
mangoes?
clone themselves?
Yeah, well,
The
Alec,
sci-fi stuff totally took me out. I was like, Cody's
Alec,
not
they're-
that fucking smart.
Alec, they're twins. They're not clones.
Wait.
They're twins.
I thought they were just moving back and forth really fast.
It's a shadow image.
Wait, is that the one where they got superpowers? Because I think Zach.
No,
got
they
super
clone. They get
speed.
cloned. They get cloned.
No, they don't get
That's
cloned.
the plot.
No, the
Ugh.
plot is not that they get cloned. They are twins, Alec.
No, there's clones of Zach and Cody, or there's like
No.
there's something with cloning.
No, it's
I think he's right.
No, they eat like a piece of fruit and it allows them to communicate telepathically, but it also like submits them to mind control, I think.
You know a lot
As
about
soon
this,
as your
Cameron.
sitcom becomes, hey, here's our spin-off series' like movie before we add the third season that drags out forever, you know it's at the end of the life. Like as soon as they start,
I don't know. I thought that was peak
the
television.
sci-fi stuff.
The best part of Sweet Life on Deck was what's her name?
Debbie
That played-
Ryan.
Debbie Ryan.
Just
She
Debbie
was the
Ryan.
best. She was the best part of Sweet Life.
Wait,
on
what was
Deck.
the third season? Where did they live after that? Because they went
Oh.
from hotel to cruise ship to something else. And I really wanted it to
No,
be a
there was
plane,
no-
but you can't live on a plane. So I was like, how did they top a boat? Like, go to
Planes,
space?
trains, and automobiles. Is this the second time I'm bringing that up on a
Sweet
podcast?
Life in Space would be awesome.
Sweet Life, Mission to Mars.
All right. So yeah, Youpers are the nicknames given to
Wait,
people
what are you talking
from
about?
the UP. The Upper Peninsula.
Ew.
They hate
boo.
normal Michigan. They hate it.
Yeah, they want to be like their own.
They want to
country,
secede.
probably.
It's true.
Let them go.
It's a conspiracy. They're always talking about it.
All right, we got one more question in round one. Question 5. Who can come up with the most nicknames for the name Patrick? Joke nicknames count.
Wait, do we go like in order? Is this like
Okay, here's
Like
how we're going to do it.
kings?
We'll go in order, but you have to say them all like continuously. You can't have a pause where you think about them. You just have to like get them off the cuff. Mark, whenever you start, that's what I'm taking.
Patty, Pat, Rick, Patty, like
You said-
P-A-D-D-Y,
You said Patty
P-A-T-T-Y.
twice?
Yeah, that's 2 Patty.
I don't think that's.
P, that's all I've got. I was like,
just
6.
pee.
So we got
Yo, pee.
The
So
letter
we got-
P.
Pat, Patty, Rick, and P. Okay. I don't know how many that was. I think it was like 5. All right. Cameron.
Pat, Patty, Rick, P dog, P cat, P man, P to the Rick man, Trick, Pat. Shit.
Yeah, he was
Oh, that's it. You stumbled.
definitely more
You're
creative
out.
than I was.
Okay, wait. So if I go last, do I just get to repeat everything they said?
I guess so.
You got to go longer. You
I
got to
gotta
go
go
longer.
longer. Okay. All right. My dad's name is Patrick. So
Does it go by
What-
Pat?
he does go by Pat. He doesn't go by much else, but we'll see what I got. I'll start out with Patty, and Patty. I'll say Pat. I'll say Ricky. I'll say Rick. I'll say Richtofer. I'll say
This is ridiculous.
Renathy. P-Bone, P-Dog, P-Cat, P-Zilla, Peanut, Pecan. Okay.
All right.
Just
I
start
don't know.
naming
Wait,
nuts.
has anybody named Patrick actually used Peanut as a nickname?
I
don't think
not
it's
be
about
surprised.
using it. I think it's about like an
Being
awkward
assigned it.
coworker just kind of saying it too enthusiastically. Yeah.
At
No,
work,
I think it's
at
more
work,
like an affectionate mother would do it.
my at work, my
True.
nickname for a single coworker has become Cameron, which is not my name or a proper pronunciation
I
of
think
my
it
name.
fits Cameron.
just
Yeah,
let it-
camera on. It's like if
I
you're
just let it
in
go.
school.
On.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's kind of edgy. I say you own it.
Okay, I don't know who to give the points to. I mean, I think Michael.
I think
said
no one
the
deserves
most.
Yeah,
points.
whoops.
Come on.
I'm gonna give it to Cameron.
Thanks.
Sorry, Mark, but you clearly
No,
you
I
stumbled.
I think
way
I
earlier.
think going first, you just disadvantage yourself.
I don't know. I could
Yeah.
have kept going with the P Dog, P Willie.
I will say, no one
Really?
said. I found some some funny examples
There's plenty
online.
of real ones we missed, right?
Well, so the real ones I think are Pat, Patty, Pats, Trick. I don't know if anyone said Trick.
I said Trick. I said Trick.
I said
Okay.
Trickstifer.
I think P-Dog.
I hate you.
Make sure you get that
P-Dog's a
one.
real one.
Trigonometry.
Apparently, Peter can be a nickname
Peter.
for Patrick, which doesn't make any sense to me.
What?
But my favorite one they have on here is P-Trickle.
P Trickle.
P-Trickle.
As in, like, you know, when you don't shake all the way and it gets a little bit in your
Yeah.
underwear and goes down the side of your leg.
Wait, like spelled that way?
Yep.
That's
This is just someone
Oh,
online.
it's just silly stuff.
Yeah, it's silly.
I like
you
to
were
think
also
you
that
being
guys are
silly.
doing.
I
I like
guess
to
it's
think
fair.
that there was one person named Patrick who was just really bad at, you know, shaking it off before he was done going to the bathroom. And,
That would be
He
a
had a
great
lot of
name
P-Trickle.
for someone
He had
in
a lot
that
of
exact
P-Trickle.
scenario.
Pea Piddle as well, I've heard.
Or Trick Style. That was another fun-
Trick style.
Okay, so there's round one. Let's do a score check-in.
I have one.
I got 3.
I also have one.
Ooh, okay.
High five.
Still
Cameron.
anyone's game. So let's just keep on cooking right
Oh.
into round 2.
I really just like that.
Question 6. This is multiple choice, but I'll give you a bonus point if you know it without the multiple choice. How's that? All right. Question 6. What is Lightning McQueen's real first name? Anyone?
I'm so upset I don't know this.
Michael.
I want to say Charlie. Chuck.
Which one?
Well, Chuck is a nickname for Charlie, so I guess properly it would be Charlie.
They're both nicknames for Charles. We'll go with
Oh
Charles.
shoot, Charles McQueen. That's kind of good. I feel like you wouldn't replace that.
Okay, it's sadly not Charles McQueen. That's too bougie. He is not that. He's not that uppity.
He was
Mark, you want to guess before the multiple choice?
Do I get to guess again for the with multiple choice?
Wait, do we?
Well, you do. We'll see because Cameron will have the next guess after you.
I'm gonna pass on my guess.
Alrighty.
All right.
Should I read the multiple choice?
Yes, Alec, I would like to hear the multiple choice.
All right. What is Lightning McQueen's real first name? A. Montgomery. B. James. C. Bernard. Or D. Michael.
Alec, I'm going James.
Okay, Cameron says B.
I'm gonna go Michael.
And Mark says Michael.
Can I weigh in for Montgomery? I really want that to be true.
You really want it to be Montgomery?
I really
Montgomery
desperately
McQueen.
want Montgomery McQueen. You said it wasn't uppity though.
But
So
then,
that
but then Michael's double dipping.
I'm
The rules
just,
are
it's just
very
for-
loose
just for fun.
around here.
I will
around
say
these
before you
parts.
tell us, Alec, can you say what piece of media do they reveal?
Yeah, this isn't in
possibly
the
Montgomery
movies.
McQueen's real name.
All
Is this
right.
in a coloring book?
Where is this
Is that
canon
canon?
from?
So I'm guessing in one of the movies they have like a driver's license or something weird like that where it's just written down. I literally just Googled Lightning McQueen's
Yeah.
real name. So I don't know where that's revealed.
You just brought up one of many very scary implications of the Cars universe. Do they need driver's licenses? you can't
That'd be
walk
like-
anywhere without the government.
I guess it would be
allowing
like your
you.
social security card.
The
like
Industrial
your equivalent.
Revolution and its consequences.
Do they have to take walking tests every few years?
Okay, I don't know if I can figure this out, but the correct answer is in fact Montgomery.
What? How
This
is
is the best timeline.
how is Charles too uppity and then it's fucking Montgomery?
I feel like I did hear it, but I
was trying
don't
to
know
throw
where the
you
hell
off.
that would be.
Is it
Montgomery?
is Lightning
McQueen.
McQueen supposed to be based off of like Steve McQueen? Is that a real person?
I'm sure it's inspiration.
Isn't Steve McQueen like a famous racer man?
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it
yeah.
was based off of Owen Wilson. That's all I can think of.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just gonna say that Life is Ohio is a banger. Forever
I
will.
thought
Okay.
you were just Mark. I thought you were just gonna say, me like, guys, life is a highway.
I figured out where they reveal his real name. It's in the book Struck by Lightning, published in 2017, part of the Cars Origins series.
What do you mean
so
Origins?
it's official canon, but it came out way after. Like, did they probably didn't even conceptualize what his real name would be in the original Cars.
Well, when did Cars 3 come out? That was more recent.
Maybe.
Cars 3 came out in 2017.
Oh, okay, so it's a company.
Probably like a promotion or something for it.
Return to their roots. Yeah.
So he grew up known as Monty. Apparently.
Monty McQueen. Monty McQueen.
And he also has the additional nickname of Stickers, which Sally gives him. You might remember. That's
yes, that is a nickname of Lightning McQueen. I objectively think that Cars is one of the best movies ever made. I don't know
if you can objectively decide that.
It is the most terrifying to think about.
No, I think the plot line and the story is really great. The soundtrack.
I want to know what they look like
inside. There's a love aspect to it, but also
I agree. I love Cars.
That Cars comes with. Like, how do they reproduce?
No one has shown me the inside of a car. We've seen the inside of a trailer.
I think we saw inside their trunk, which just looked like a normal trunk.
Right. You see under the hood.
Scary.
Because Tow Mater doesn't have a hood.
He just has exposed organs in his face.
No. I like to think that the eyes are a computer, like, neuro interface, and that they basically took humans and supplanted their brains into the driver's seat.
Cam, it's simpler than that. They're like dogs, okay?
It's magic.
What do you mean they're
just like dogs? Will not elaborate. Next question.
I don't want. Yeah, next question, please. I want no context or explanation.
No, I will not be elaborating further.
Editor, make that the soundbite.
So the points go to Michael on that one. Okay.
Fucking Montgomery.
Question 7.
Charles is too uppity.
How many U.S. presidents officially went by a nickname? Cameron.
Do you need a serious answer?
Oh, I said how many U.S. presidents officially went by a nickname?
How not serious can you say
So a serious answer would be a number.
What? I guess I have a caveat. What defines went by a nickname? Like, because there are nicknames for presidents that they may not have.
So this is what they officially went by.
Oh, I don't fucking know. 22?
22 of the 47? Are we on 47 now?
We're on 46.
I'm going to say, wait, I think I was next, right?
Joe Biden
go
is
ahead,
the
Mark.
46th president.
I'm going to say significantly lower, like 7.
Okay. Michael.
Well, I'm going to be very upset if LBJ is not on this list. Just FYI.
Well, okay, to clarify, LBJ didn't officially go by LBJ.
But people called him LB Big Dick Johnson.
No, but Cameron, the example
people
would be
called him LBJ, but...
No. People called him Lyndon Big Dick Johnson.
Okay.
You can't fact check that.
Let me clarify.
I think he's right. I think he whipped it out around the White House.
He did. He routinely said, "Gentlemen, this is why I'm president."
This is why we're bombing Vietnam.
Good for him, but we're trying to figure out who officially went by their nickname.
Lyndon Big
so
Dick
this
Johnson.
is like on a list, on like an official list of the presidents.
Big Johnson.
The ones that had a nickname and not their given name.
Oh, Lyndon Big Johnson, LBJ.
No, it's like less than 10.
I don't think it stands for big.
Nope. I know what.
Okay, wait, Mark, you said 7 and Cameron said 22?
Yeah, because I think Cameron misunderstood the terms.
I think you underestimate how broy 99% of all of U.S. presidents have been.
This isn't about how broy they are. It's how they officially went.
It's about how complicated their normal names are.
Exactly.
Like Theodore, Teddy, easy. Slick Willie, much easier than William. Ike was really good for the campaigning, I guess. I can't really name more than that. So
George W.
I want to say 11.
Okay. So for this one, I have to give the points to Mark because he was the closest. The correct answer is 1. There's only one president who officially was. As in, this is like they swore in to the White House using this name.
Oh, you did not give that caveat at the beginning.
Documentation.
Very clearly, I would not have answered Lyndon Big Dick Johnson to that question.
Official.
But what does official mean? What are we defining as
they
official?
would
What
put it
they
on a
swore
website
in?
with .gov
The
at the
officials,
end.
the officials.
That's bullshit, Alec. That's
use
bullshit.
that.
No,
Nick,
it's not, Cameron. It's not.
Can
Stop
anyone
complaining.
name what the one president was?
Complain or compete, Cameron? Complain
I think
or
it
compete.
probably was it Teddy. No,
No,
I think he did go with Theodore.
That sounds like a Herbert Hoover thing.
It was Jimmy Carter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because his real
Jimmy
name is
Carter.
James.
His real name's James.
How many
there
points?
are nicknames for the presidents, but all of them use their full names.
How many points did I get? 2?
2.
Do the
2
points
for
go
round
up by
2.
round?
I gave
Yes.
myself half points for the last one because I had a bum answer at first. Figured
All
that
right.
made sense.
Michael, I respect you taking
sounds
care of the
fair.
double dip.
Okay, but let's give Cameron some opportunity to think about his acronyms, because the next question is
Heck
question
yeah,
8.
baby.
Many politicians are assigned nicknames based on their initials. Who can name the most examples of this? Cameron.
So you got AOC, you got LBJ, you got FDR, you got the JFK, you got George W. That's the official acronym, not the letter like WUYAH.
Is he done? Because he's
Just
he's
say it
done
with
listing
three.
them off.
You know the 3 letters.
Or J. No one called him JWB though. It was just George W.
Alec, is he
Just
done?
You're
call
the one
them-
arguing for your points. I wouldn't say that.
Mark is trying to cut you off,
Yeah,
Cameron.
because I want to.
Can you tell that I'm stalling?
Okay, you're done. All right, you got 5. Can you name more than those 5?
Yeah. So you have
Okay.
AOC, FDR, JFK, LBJ, George H.W. Bush, George.
Well,
That's
That's
he
4
didn't
letters.
go by that. That's
Oh.
just his full name.
No, G.H.B.
but no
I
one
don't
called
think
him
people called him
When
GHB.
did this become popular?
Well, then that was my
So
little-
that was your kicker was
yeah. I was
HW?
gonna just do both Bushes.
Tried to one up me.
No more?
Flew too close
Okay.
to the sun, my man.
So,
The son being
okay,
George
so
W.
we'll say you got 5 as well then.
Sure, I'll take.
Oh,
5.
you mean the same
Michael.
5 that I originally listed?
The same 5, yeah.
Okay.
So, Michael, can you name any more than what were the ones you guys said?
FDR, George W, LBJ, AOC.
I have a list. Let me mark these down.
A list?
Oh, I know another one. I just missed it.
Okay. I have 3 more on my list.
I have one too.
I
Wait,
want-
no,
want
let
it.
me take
I
my
want it.
turn.
Yeah, Michael's turn.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg,
Fuck.
RBG. You guys are focusing
Correct.
on the executive and the Senate. I don't know too many Supreme Court judges that would work for. Clarence something Thomas. No. Yeah, I don't got much more than that.
What's her
I
name?
was stuck trying to remember what Bernie Sanders' middle name is, and for some reason I could only think of the name Louise.
Wait, so is this one going to?
Amy Coney Barrett also
this-
goes by ACB sometimes.
Is this going to Michael then?
No, I thought it won. Don't
Do you
give it to
guys?
me.
All right. Well, we're assuming you would have said those first 5.
If I went first, I wouldn't. So I don't want to be rewarded for buzzing in last.
Hey, it's part of
'cause
the
I
game.
have a tie break.
All right. What's your tie break, Mark?
HRC, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
No one
Do
calls
people
her that.
call her
Nope.
HRC?
Yeah, no,
I'm
Yeah.
go-
I
Yeah,
agree with Mark.
then I'm tie breaking
I'm gonna
with
Google HRC, and if Hillary Clinton is in the first, is in
They
the top
also
3
refer to
results.
Trump as D.
I would also
What is
like
it?
to enter my
DJ.
own tiebreaker for ACB, Amy Coney Barrett.
HRC comes up with Human Rights Campaign. Sorry,
Well,
Mark.
No, that
No,
should
that's-
count. I really think it should. I've
No
seen
one
it.
calls her HRC. That's not like synonymous with LBJ and JFK. If I said LBJ, JFK,
I think I saw
HRC,
plenty. in
people
I don't
will
know
go
if this- I don't know if
HRC.
this lends credence, but there's a book called HRC.
All right, I'll do
State Secrets
HRC.
in the Rebirth of Hillary Clinton. So, in the academic circles, it is.
Okay.
acronym.
I typed in HRC space person, still doesn't come up on the first page.
What about ACB space person?
ACB space person, the first result is Amy Coney Barrett.
You're
I
joking.
want to know when this became a thing.
Which that one was on my list. ACB was also on my list. And KBJ, Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Mm.
Because apparently she goes by
That's
KBJ.
a very, it became really popular, I guess, around, I think FDR was the first guy, right?
Well, I think it's become a thing with the Supreme Court justices since RBG because
Right.
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to draw that comparison. Another one is RFK. Robert Kennedy went by RFK.
He's still alive.
Wait, did anyone say JFK?
Yeah, I did.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I was
that was
thinking FDR.
one of the first ones.
Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind. We covered those.
So
And
Alec,
we also have MLK. I don't know if you might consider him a politician, but
I
Probably
mean,
would have been.
he was heavily
I was gonna
involved
accept
in
it.
politics.
I'd say civil
Okay.
rights is
Cameron, you got your points.
I think I got to give it to Cameron for ACB. Okay.
I feel vindicated.
Moving right along to question 9. In August 2021, which famous rapper legally changed his name to one of his nicknames? Cameron.
Machine Gun Kelly or MGK.
That is not the answer I
Oh,
have.
I know what
that would be hilarious.
Is it
If he also changed his name. Okay. Mark, you're next.
is it Kanye to Ye?
That is correct.
Whoa!
Isn't it
good
Yee?
job?
Well,
It's
Ye, sorry.
It's Yee.
Ye.
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought it was Ye. Ye's cooler than Yee. I mean, who
Well-
am I to say?
The interview I read made it seem like it was Yee because he said it in relation to how it's the most used word in the Bible, like the King James version, because
Yeah.
it means you.
I like
in
it
Old
because
English.
it's not saying that he is like God. It's like he's like the person the Bible was written to.
Yeah.
Hear ye. Listen here, Kanye.
I think Cameron should get a point for MGK.
Why is that real?
I mean, he did switch it, but I don't know if it's recent.
Oh,
if he did switch it, was
Wait,
it in
legally?
August 2021? Because that's how I prefaced the question.
Oh, I did not know that. I just like I guess I had heard that he switched his legal name. Huh? Did you know? 2 fun facts about Machine Gun Kelly.
Woo.
I guess 3 fun facts. I guess his name is actually Machine Gun Kelly. Second fun fact is Machine Gun Kelly was the name of, I think, a famous gangster, or it was either
That's why he's named that.
right. But most people don't understand that. Like most people don't know that he is named after a historical figure. And Machine Gun Kelly used to rap, but Eminem laid a diss track down, and then Machine Gun Kelly never made another rap song. And then, quote unquote, according to some people on the internet, created pop punk in 2020.
It's true. He founded it.
That's a real
Fair.
thing people have said. That Machine
I
Gun
believe
Kelly created
Machine Gun
pop.
Kelly, see?
Yeah,
I
Machine Gun
invented
Kelly.
Cameron-
punk music.
I did a quick Google search after the question, of course, no cheating. He changed his name
Whoa,
in
whoa,
December
whoa.
I don't
of
give a shit.
2021.
I'm gonna need to see your search history to verify.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy if it was also in August.
Of 2021.
Yeah.
That's all right. I don't get those points.
You get style points though, Cameron. Very topical.
Machine guns.
Did you know that he
Where's this
flies into his concert on a helicopter?
You know what? I'm getting real sick and tired of rich people just deciding that they need to fly everywhere. The fucking Kardashians are like, well, this is a 30-minute drive or a 5-minute flight. And they're like, well, we have so much money. It's like, nah, dude, you're wasting so much goddamn fuel. And it's so bad for the environment because you're too fucking lazy to sit in a car for 30 minutes. God, I hate the Kardashians.
All right.
I'm starting
Thanks.
the first official Bus One podcast beef.
Thanks for the hot takes, Cameron.
And it's with the Kardashians.
Editor,
Calling you out.
cut that, please.
I would beat Kim Kardashian in any trivia game, and I will challenge her officially to a trivia
yeah.
showdown.
Take it to the DMs. Yeah. Show up.
Yeah,
We'll take you on here.
Yeah, get on the pod.
What does Kanye call Pete Davidson?
Skeet.
Sneaky Pete.
Skeet
Calls him
Davidson. Skeet.
The funniest thing about
Is that
Kanye
true?
is
Yeah, I think so.
And I feel like Pete probably thinks that name's pretty funny.
Skeet Date, dude. The guy's a comedian.
It's not really that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to go by Skeet.
I mean, Skeet's
Okay.
he's no longer dating Kim, so
Yeah.
Is he
Speaking
single?
of
Probably because Kim's bad at trivia.
Speaking of famous musicians, question 10. What animal-related nickname did Blake Shelton's mom give him as a kid?
What the fuck?
This is multiple choice. I'm just going to read the choices.
I hate Blake Shelton. I
Hey.
also challenge him to trivia. Sorry.
Stop. I
Sorry.
haven't read the quote.
Okay.
I'm just talking about how much I hate famous people.
let him read, Cameron.
Sorry.
Cameron.
question. A. Toad. B. Bear. C. Tweety. D. Porpoise.
No way. No way you put Porcus on that goddamn list.
Okay, Mark.
Is this one of the fake answers?
Are you challenging? Do you don't like any of those?
Every single one.
You can
One
do
of
that,
those
Mark.
scream Blake Shelton to you?
Porcus?
Well, the way. Okay. So
Are you challenging?
I was first. I'm gonna guess Toad.
Okay. Mark goes with Toad.
I'm going with Porcus.
Okay. Cameron's leaning into Porcus. Michael?
Oh, see, I have no clue what a young Blake Shelton would be. You know, I could see,
An
he was
alcoholic,
kind of a
probably.
husky kid. Porcus, it feels too mean for a mom. Toad, I feel like Toad's great. I thought of Toad from Mario, and I was just like, what? It immediately confused me. I don't like Bear. I feel like that's a little bit too, like, I don't know. I'll go with Tweety. Oh, he liked to sing. Yeah, Tweety.
Tweety, okay. The correct answer is A, Toad. Those points go to Mark.
Mark, would you like to challenge and say that you think it really is Porcus?
Do you want to challenge? Or
to lose your
do you
own
not
point?
believe?
No, he wouldn't lose his
Up
points.
Toad?
Wait, so do I challenge one? Is it? I'm essentially saying one of your multiple choice answers is like made
No,
up.
you're challenging that it's not actually Toad.
Did I make up the answer to that question?
Do I lose my points?
You
Well,
would
yeah,
lose,
you're wrong.
but
Well,
you
wait.
would not. You would only lose. You would lose 3. You would actually only lose 1 point because you just gained 2.
You lose
points.
3, but you just gained 2. But I mean,
So you lose
Yeah.
1.
if you want to think about it that
I've
way.
never seen anyone challenge their own correct answer, though. This may be a bus one.
I think people have done it after the fact.
I'm going to take the 2 points or the 3 points here.
Nope, 2
Toad
points.
Shelton.
You only get 2. That was still round 2.
Okay, I'm going to take my 2 points.
Okay. You can. We'll go back and do the challenge at the end if no one challenges. So don't worry about it. And with that, I think we should skip our way down to round 3.
Whoa, what about an ad read?
Oh, frick, you're right. Mark, you got that ad I sent you, and you're right, the one that you have to read as part of your contract to appear on the podcast.
Yeah.
Word for word, or we get sued.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wait, can we?
thin ice.
Like they don't mess around, Mark.
yeah. And you don't get royalties.
Do
for
I
this,
just have to
by the
sell
way.
something? Is this what this is?
You
Yeah, people
read
have to
the
buy
ad.
it, or we
Haven't you listened?
we pack it all up. That's it.
Dude,
We're all held hostage by our corporate overlords, and we have.
there's
to
literally a
appease them
gun to my head right now.
I think. I don't know why you're making the new guy do this.
because you've never done it.
It's a stipulation of the contract.
The contract.
Do I just read whatever I want to read?
Yeah. You just make something up.
All right, boys and girls. We're sponsored by Daniel Goodman's emotional
What?
intelligence class.
That says Goldman.
Daniel Goldman.
Goldman.
Daniel Goldman's emotional intelligence class. Use code BUS for 10% off your initial class
Nice.
offer. Us here at Bus One Trivia, we've actually gone through the course, and we strongly recommend it. We
true. We're Goldman certified.
we are more in tune with our emotions now that we've taken this class, and we strongly recommend that you
I
use
am
code
confused.
BUS for 10% off your first class.
And Mark, go ahead and read us that passage you selected out of old Goldman's book. You know, the one that really speaks to our experience today.
Yes.
think it was
Yes.
Yes. It's a low-key family tragedy. Carl and Anne are showing their daughter Leslie, just 5, how to play a brand new video game. I thought that really spoke
I
to me.
love
now.
it. I didn't even need the context.
That is
It's
a
so
tragedy. Video
brilliant.
games are gonna send that poor little girl to hell.
Yeah.
And that's the Goldman way.
That's what emotional intelligence means.
Chapter 14, titled "Temperament is Not Destiny," was also relevant for today's.
Oh, I actually like that very
section.
much.
Yeah. That's
Temperament
good.
is not destiny.
We could have
Anyway,
poster with that.
Use code BUS for 10% off your purchase of Daniel Goldman's emotional
Mark,
intelligence
where
classes.
can they purchase this course? Where do they enter the code?
Anywhere
Anywhere
you
at
can find it.
10% off bus.
Anywhere that connects to the internet.
No, you can just in person go to Barnes and Noble and
Just
say bus.
You scream bus. At
no.
the person
in all caps. It has to be in all
There's-
caps.
I have this book.
Our corporate overlords
Bus!
give us a special code link at Goleman. That's GOLEMAN.com/bus1. And you can get an extra 5%. So go to that, use that link, go to that link, enter the code BUS, and you get 15% off your purchase of the Emotional Intelligence class.
Please use our
Everyone
affiliate
better
links.
be writing this
I hope
now.
somebody really buys this book.
Please use our affiliate. Actually, an emotional intelligence book actually sounds very interesting.
Not a bad thing to promote.
Yeah, no,
I actually read like 6 pages
Thank
of
you,
this.
Mark, and thank you to our
I'm sorry, did you
sponsor,
say 6
Daniel
pages
Goleman.
or 60 pages?
No, I read 6 pages of this and decided that it sucked, and I put it down. So,
Whoa! You can't say that, Mark.
Whoa!
but I think for some people,
Daniel Goleman is right behind me, isn't he?
watching.
Yeah.
sorry, Daniel Goleman, great class. I learned a lot.
Daniel,
Okay, round 3, the final round. Questions are worth
God.
3 points.
we're gonna get sued.
Question 11. How many different nicknames has Donald Trump publicly used when referring to political rival Joe Biden? How many? Cameron.
Someone else would know this who's been on the pod before.
I'm gonna go Sleepy Joe. I'm going 5.
Okay, you think 5, okay?
I think 3. I don't know if I was next.
Mark says 3.
You are next, Mark.
You guys are insane. Sleepy Joe, COVID Joe, Sleazy Joe, Creepy Joe. There's something about. I want to say there was one more specific about his son. It's double digits. I'm saying 13.
Ooh, okay. This one I've got to give to Michael because it is 11 nicknames he has publicly used to refer to Joe Biden, and here they are.
Woo!
1% Joe, Basement Biden, Beijing Biden, China Joe, Corrupt Joe, Crazy Joe Biden, Joe Hayden, Quid
That's a
Pro
good one.
Joe, Sleepy Joe,
Quid Pro
Sleepy
Joe.
Creepy Joe,
That's so good.
and Slow Joe.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
Quid Pro Joe? Did he come up with that himself? He doesn't seem intelligent enough to do that.
I think it was when Quid Pro Quo was in news headlines every day.
Yeah, he read for the first
I think
time
there was
the word
context there. He didn't just get that.
He's like,
great.
wait,
Quid Pro Joe.
write
That's
that
a pretty funny one though.
They're hilarious. I guess that's what makes
it
it
was a
scary.
great list.
Can we also just mention that all of them are just the name Joe with an adjective in front of them?
Yes,
Yeah, that's his thing.
that is basically his ability to form sentences, is using using a multitude of adjectives and a noun. That's all he ever does.
branding,
So
baby?
So he also has 4 for Hillary Clinton, which are Crazy Hillary, Crooked Hillary, Heartless Hillary, and Lion Hillary.
What about
Lion
Hillary?
Hillary,
Did he ever call her Hillary, or was that just other people?
Hillary
No.
Clinton. That's a
He
good
called,
one.
He calls Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas, so at least he can just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here, I've got a list.
That's not a nickname. That's just problematic.
That's just
No,
saying,
it's-
one race? Let me think of the only other person I can think of that race.
Yeah, no, that one's
It's
just
problematic, but also she claimed to be Native American, even though she's 1/16.
Yeah.
all of them. I guess
That's where
all
that
of
came
the
from.
things he
They're
said
both in the
about
wrong,
people are problematic.
But anyways, if you're interested in what Donald Trump has publicly called anyone, there is a Wikipedia page that's list of nicknames used by Donald Trump, which is a great read. Let's go on to question 12.
Okay.
Okay, question 12. Which NBA player is known as Dr. J?
Fuck.
I did have multiple choice, but y'all jumped on it. So, Mark,
Julius Erving.
Yeah.
that is correct. 3 points to Mark for knowing Julius Erving is Dr. J.
I like Jerving. I feel like that's a better nickname.
Jerving.
Jerving.
Question 13. Many American gangsters in the 20th century were known only by their iconic nicknames.
Machine Gun Kelly.
What is the common nickname given to Al Capone? I have multiple choice.
I didn't mean to buzz then.
I didn't mean to buzz either.
Oh,
Okay.
convenient.
Would you like
I
to
wanna
hear the
use
multiple choice?
this time.
All right, here they are. A, Big Tuna. B, Scarface. C, Baby Shakes. Or D, Bootsy. Mark.
Bootsy.
Mark says Bootsy. Cameron, you're next.
I actually also think it's Bootsy.
All right, we got two in the ring for Bootsy. Michael?
I can't remember if Scarface is someone else or if it was just after he died. But I'm going to say Baby Shakes because that makes me really happy.
Baby Shakes? Okay. The points go to nobody because the answer was Scarface.
That's tough.
Really? I thought
Michael,
Scarface was
so close.
just a movie.
This Big Tuna is just like a general, like, mobster.
These are all actual mobsters.
Oh,
To be fair, I thought it was
individuals,
Big Al.
Yeah.
But
Big
they're
Al.
different
God.
people.
They're different people that
Okay.
weren't Al Capone. Scarface was Al Capone because he had a big old scar on his face.
Why can't his nickname be Big Al? Big Al
Go
Capone.
ask him.
I think it probably was another one, but I didn't list Big Al, did I, Mark?
No, you didn't.
I listed Scarface. Sorry, no one gets points on that one. So, at this point, I was having trouble coming up with questions about nicknames, so here we are. Question 14.
I hate you already.
According to an informal study done in 2013 by this random guy I saw on LinkedIn, what percentage of Fortune 50 CEOs go by a nickname?
What percentage?
The buzzer's not open.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
is.
you
You
guys
buzzed in.
immediately buzzed in every
Yeah,
single
you
time.
buzzed in first.
I've
Mark.
been last,
Oh.
like, every
Oops.
time.
Be quicker.
guys just clicking
I'm going
on
to
it?
say 64%.
64. Okay, Cameron, you're next.
Going 51%.
51. Michael?
CEOs?
The Fortune 50 CEOs, so the top
Top
50
50,
most profitable in 2013
by a random guy on LinkedIn.
by a random guy on LinkedIn that did this research.
That's actually the perfect trivia fact. I love that.
I'm going to say 38.
38%?
Yeah.
Okay.
38%.
I got boxed out.
Got to give this one to Michael because it's 28%.
Woo!
So roughly a third of the Fortune 50 CEOs go by a nickname.
That's
I feel
tough.
like most of their names are...
Yeah, I think I have a
George.
list here.
It's like,
So like some examples are like Jamie Dimon is the
Diamond. Jamie Dimon.
Dimon, yeah. Jamie Dimon for Chase Bank, his real name's James. Tim Cook for Apple, he's Timothy.
Timothy.
Let's see, another one is Jeffrey Immelt for General Electric, goes by Jeff.
Bob Iger for Disney is Robert Iger.
Elon Musk
that's a good
for
example.
elongated muskrat.
Wait, is Bob thought Bob Iger just retired, right?
That's not
yeah.
on the list, but
Yeah.
this is 2013 as well, so think about
Right.
that.
No, that's why I was confused because
Year of our
But yeah,
Lord.
there's some examples.
I mean, he was CEO between 2005 and 2020. So
Yeah, so this was in an article on LinkedIn about why you should let people call you by a nickname, and the proof is that Fortune 50 CEOs,
some really good proof.
that
a lot
is-
of them go by
28
that
of
is-
them go by it? That's the proof?
No, 28% of the
yeah,
50. So,
so 14 of them out
14.
of 50.
yeah, exactly.
So,
that is
But
wait,
that's
is that more
that's
than normal?
almost a third.
that's the worst logic ever.
I did try to find if there was any statistics about like the percentage of like the population that goes by a
It's like, is
nickname.
that higher than...
I couldn't find like anything about that because I thought that would be like a common study, but
I really appreciate doing the more points questions at the end last. Makes it more chaotic.
oh yeah, the ones
You
that
said you were like running out.
yeah, the ones that make the least sense are worth the most. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. The
Yeah,
right
absolute
move.
chaos. That's how we operate here.
All right, question 15, final question. What was my nickname in 6th grade that everyone, including my teachers, called me? Cameron.
Was it Lick?
It was
gonna
not
say
Lick.
Lick.
It was not Lick.
I was going to
Damn
say
it.
Lick. Damn it.
That was one of my nicknames at one point, but no. Mark, you're next.
I'm just gonna go. This is a complete shot in the dark. Brooks.
Brooks, okay. We'll see who's maybe the closest between you and Michael, if Michael has a guess.
I'm just guessing you went by your last name.
Brooks is my last name. I guess you could
Also
think of that as
doxing Alec on this episode.
Yeah,
It's
editor.
true.
Mike.
Whatever. I'm probably the editor, if we're honest.
Just bleep out your last name. That's good. Okay.
I mean, you did ask a
Um,
personal question about yourself, so
Yeah, I'm prepared for the consequences.
okay, just checking.
Alabama. That's my guess.
Alabama. You thought everyone, including my teachers, called me Alabama. in 6th grade.
Alabama. Get up here. Write the answer on the board.
No, in that voice though, it's the Alabama.
Alabama.
Alabama. All right. In that case, I got to give it to Mark because my nickname was Brooksy. in 6th grade.
Brooksy.
Oh, I did know that. Fuck.
And Cameron, you should be ashamed of yourself because you
a good
definitely knew
More
that.
names should end
We definitely had a
in
conversation
SY.
about that before.
Brooksy.
I did go by Lek with like a few of my friends in high school, but that
No. Not Lek. I mean lick.
Well, lick, however you say it. Just the latter half.
I mean differently. You're saying Lek, I mean lick.
I just realized we haven't done a point check-in since round 1, so I have no idea who's got what. So let's do that point roundup.
13.
Mark's got 13.
Oh, my finger's been on the calculator button. I'm at 4,000. No, 10. 10 points.
I'm pretty sure I have 3.
You're
You're going to have to read through the answers all again so we can know the challenge question.
Yeah, let's do the answers.
Oh, yeah.
So the answers we have
Pope Nicholas IV, Margaret the Third, the Upper Peninsula, Pat, Patty, Peter, Pat, Strick, P, Daddy, O, Trick, Star, Trick, Daddy, Trick, Dog, P, Trickle, Pizza, the Trick Style. Not a single name there is a nickname for Pat. Montgomery McQueen, 1, Jimmy Carter, FDR, JFK, LBJ, W, AOC, MLK, RBJ, RFK, KB, J, and ABC, ACB. Okay, oh my god. Yee. Toad. 11 names for Joe Biden, Julius Irving, Scarface, 28%, and Brooksy.
what was the fake answer?
Okay, it better not be Lightning McQueen's real name. If it's not Montgomery, then I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I think the fake one was Toad. I think he really did go by Tweety.
Okay.
I think that I had it on the money, and I really just pegged what's his name?
Blake Shelton?
Yeah. I pegged Blake Shelton real hard there.
He's Tweety.
Yeah, you
He's
pegged
Tweety.
You pegged
That's right.
Tweety
Looked
real
into
hard.
his soul. Looked into his mother's soul, really.
Wait,
You
that's
pegged
right.
his mother too?
No,
No,
well, I
we're-
haven't revealed
That's
yet.
my guess.
I'm gonna have to go with
Who-
Montgomery McQueen. I don't think that's right.
Ooh.
Don't you dare.
He
take this
doesn't
from
want
me.
it to be Montgomery McQueen. Okay, Cameron?
Since I only have 3 points, I literally have nothing to lose. So I'm going Santa Claus.
Ooh, okay. You're challenging question number 1?
Sure.
Wait, do you
All
lose
right.
the amount of points per the number of?
No, you
Yeah,
lose.
you just
you
lose
lose
3.
3 if you're wrong.
I'm
Okay.
Worst I could do is I could
Everyone's-
tie with Michael.
Correct.
If I got it right, I could swing it, right? Or
Yeah,
are you at 16?
If Michael
at
got it right
13.
and you got it wrong, then he would win.
Okay.
So everyone's locked in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The question I lied about was question number 1.
Fuck yeah.
The Nicholas one. So
You can't fucking fuck with Santa
But-
Claus.
It wasn't Nick. It wasn't Saint
It
Nick.
wasn't Santa Claus.
The entire basis of this question was a complete lie. The term nickname does not come from calling people Nick, and none of those people were ever called Nick in olden days. The truth is that the compound word ekaname, literally meaning additional name, was attested as early as 1303, and by the 15th century, the misdivision of the syllables of the phrase an ekaname led to its rephrasing as a neckaname. Though the spelling has changed, its pronunciation and meaning of the word have remained relatively stable ever since. So
We didn't even question it.
you didn't even question it. You were just like,
Wow.
yeah. And I phrased it that way. I said the term nickname is clearly derived from the common use of Nick as a shortening of Nicholas. And no one even thought about it.
It's like really obvious, guys. Don't even. I
So-
really hope that
So
there's a pope
do-
that can really have.
Do I come
good
close to
casual
winning
connection.
then? I'm assuming not. I'm assuming I still lose.
So you have 6. I think Michael has
10 still. Oh no.
7 because you lost 3.
7.
And I have
Damn.
10 now.
So
Damn.
Mark still wins with 10, but you came pretty darn close to second place.
Yeah, that's the moral victory, Cameron.
No, it's
Congrats to you. I think you still thought it was Saint Nick and not just
not.
the entire
100%.
base.
That's why I challenged that question. I did not think
I am.
that
Never trust Saint Nick.
Do I get a victory speech here?
Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
please.
You got, I
you-
think,
I'm-
8 minutes.
Yeah.
8 minutes.
We got 8 minutes on the clock.
I'm absolutely floored, honored that my first guest appearance on the podcast, on the Boss One Trivia podcast, is a win. Hopefully,
Okay, no boasting.
what?
Dial it down.
Hopefully,
No boasting.
Hopefully, I get invited back. Well, you
Oh,
have
you
great
will.
competitors. I virtually
goes,
shake
"Oh,
all
you
of your hands, and
Wait,
I'm
we're
just
not in
gonna
the
go.
same
I'm gonna
room?
ride off into the sunset, take my winnings, and book a charter to Vegas.
Mark, I
All
hope you know that you're
right.
paying for that out of pocket.
How far is 10 points going to get you, man?
Well, we also have all that money from Daniel Goleman. So thanks, Daniel, for sending
Daniel
Mark to
Goleman is
Vegas.
going to subtract money
And
from
also, don't forget, use code BUS for 10% off.
Okay. Alrighty. Well,
we're really doubling down on this.
Looks like we've rolled into the station in Chocoloco, Alabama. So that's all the time we've got. Before we go, we'd like to thank Vert for the use of our theme song 5978, which is a certified banger. Thanks for riding Bus One. We'll see you next week.